What happened to Ram's EV pickup? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Mello with Marty's Buick GMC and Chevrolet, and in today's video, we have to talk about the new RAM Rev. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm sure a lot of you watched the Super Bowl on Sunday, which means you probably saw Ram's premature electrification commercial where they finally revealed their electric pickup to the world, the RAM Rev. Now, I won't pretend that the commercial wasn't hilarious. In fact, it might even be safe to say that it was the best commercial of the night.
I don't know if I got the power for this, baby.
I'm adventurous. I like to go all the way.
But what happened to the Ram? Because about a month ago, Ram made a splash by showcasing its Revolution concept truck. And when I saw it, I actually thought to myself, well, shit. Ram is actually going to be a competitor to GM in the EV truck space. The Revolution concept truck showed off a more futuristic interior, a fully glass roof, much like the Silverado EV, a pass-through midgate, much like the Silverado EV. It showed off suicide doors, a much better, almost like stealth Ram box design with more room, a power extending bed, a 28-inch touch display, a third-row seating option. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think it looked pretty cool, and it got people excited, rightfully so. But then during the Super Bowl, Ram showed us the production version of the truck, and there is just nothing special about this thing at all. As it turns out, Ram cheaped out the same way Ford did by basically converting their gas truck into an EV. Now, Ram talked about setting the bar with the Revolution truck, but in my opinion, they are years behind in terms of their EV offering compared to GM. And look, I know some of you are probably thinking, well, yeah, this is a GM-focused channel, so of course that's what you think. And sure, listen, you're right. I am openly biased towards GM. I don't hide it. But I don't really know how anyone can argue that this thing isn't a total letdown in comparison to what people thought they were going to see. In fact, I think the online comments speak for themselves. One of my favorites was this one, where someone said, so you release an awesome concept at CES and mere weeks later release this. Yawn. It's like telling your kids you're going to go to Disneyland and then say, just kidding, we got 1 month of Disney Plus instead. Or this one that I saw on Ram's YouTube channel saying, this truck is a disappointment. It's nothing like the truck unveiled a month ago. I guess I'll go for the Cybertruck or Silverado. Another saying, why even put a concept out when the vehicle isn't even close to being the same? That is crazy to me due to the fact that it will turn a lot of people off. And these comments went forever. You can easily find them. Go search. It's kind of comical. Now, GM does plenty of things wrong, but they did it right when it came to their EV truck concepts because all of the crazy stuff that they got people excited about, they actually delivered on. Whether it was the Hummer EV, the Silverado EV, the Sierra EV, the crab walking, the four-wheel steering, there were no promises made that weren't kept, or at least none that I can really remember, outside of maybe delivery timelines, but that seems to be an industry issue pretty much across the board. In addition to the lackluster reveal, for some reason, Ram provided no range details. No details on charging capability, towing, payload, or any other specs that really matter when it comes to EV trucks, leading me to believe that the numbers they currently have probably aren't very good. Because if they were, that would be the first thing that they'd focus on, as those details are arguably the most important to anyone considering an EV. If you ask me, Ram's Rev commercial might just have been the best promotion of the Silverado and Sierra EV that GM could have ever hoped for. If people who want an EV pickup want one that was purpose-built to be an EV from the ground up with all the technology you expect and all the features you'd expect when you're considering an EV, go ahead and buy yourself a Silverado or Sierra EV. If you want a gas truck that's been converted to EV with a new front end slapped on it and some cooler lights, go ahead and buy a Ford or Ram. Oh, yeah, and if you do decide you want the king of all EV trucks, you know, the Hummer EV is still an option as well. But let me know what your thoughts are. If you're a Ram fan, let's be real. If you're watching this video, let me know if the reveal was a letdown for you. It's a little bit of honesty. If you're waiting for the Silverado or Sierra, let me know if after seeing the Ram reveal, you feel a little better about your decision. I certainly know I would. As always, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, if you could do me a favor by just smashing that like button, subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. If you're in need of OEM, GM parts or accessories, check out martysparts.com, and I will see you all in the very next video. Thanks again for watching, and take care.